Davis.
Yeah,
I
true.
said this. I said I think Shakur may be in the best position
to beat him.
because what I say is this is if Haney goes up against Javante next, you get what I'm saying? Then that means Shakur and Javante either gonna be a bigger bag. But realistically, I
But
think
for who
Haney,
though?
huh?
Who is it the bigger bag
I
for?
think for boxing. I'm saying if Haney beats Javante and then fights Shakur, you know that's gonna be really hyped up, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be an even bigger bag. But I think realistically, Javante is in the position that if he wanted to say, you know what, I'm the top guy, Haney and Shakur should fight first, and
Uh,
I get the winner. I think he got the right to do that.
yeah, but I think what he gonna do, looking at how it's set up, if I was him, I would beat Shakur. I would beat Haney. And I just think really Shakur, that's a 50-50 fight. I would beat Shakur, and then I would do exactly what Floyd Mayweather did, retire. I'll retire for a year. Because you fought everybody.
So
If he after he fight them next two guys, there's nobody that's big enough for him to fight at this point. He done fought all the and at this point, it took 10 years for it to happen. But you gotta say shout out to Floyd Mayweather and the Mayweather Promotions because they scripted his career as best as they could, and now you're seeing the fruits of their labor.
it was dope.
You can't say he not battle tested. You can't say he ain't fought nobody, even if he ain't got no belts. He
It
got
was
it
dope to
all.
see them ringside together, though.
Huh?
It was dope to see him and like Floyd ringside because they beat
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, that was what's up. It was a good night for boxing. Now the only thing that we need now is Vincent Crawford, man. But
Yeah.
just
No, my bad. So I don't want to skip past what you said
go ahead.
because you was like beat Haney and then you think Shakur is 50-50.
Yeah,
So you saying Shakur has a better chance than Haney? What?
I think so because if you just look at the eye test, like Haney has been in trouble before, and just looking at Haney's record, like he can fight, but he don't have no pop, and we already seeing that. Anybody that get in there with Tank, they gotta have some mustard on some of the punches. They gotta have some shit on. And Haney, he just don't have it. He technical, he gonna be rangy, but as far as like when that fire get to coming on, I don't know if Haney got some shit that'll keep a motherfucker off of him. But I can look at Shakur, and you can really look at it in that man's face, bro. Like he got a real
It's
nice
some of your
smile, but
background,
at the
Trey.
same time, you just see trenches in him, and he just look like he'd get dirty. You gonna have to get dirty to beat Tank. It ain't gonna be a clean what's name, and I just don't think Haney gonna get dirty enough.
You think he can't fight in the pocket?
Look, we are talking the three fighters that we talking about. We talking about great fighters, So can they all stand in the pocket? Hell yeah. But can you stand in the pocket with Tank in front of you is the question. That's the question. It's not about are you in the pocket. It's legitimate now because he's knocked off somebody with notoriety. But they've been saying it, and even Shakur said it. They really believe that Tank got power that would translate to 175, and he a 135 pounder. So it's like you just got to be able to stand. You got to be able to stand in the pocket with Tank, and everybody has been able
So
to do that.
how would you grade all last? How would you grade like basing off all last three of their fights? How each of them did, or who looked better?
Haney was across the water, so because he was across the water, I'm gonna give Haney a B plus. I'm gonna give Shakur and Tank both B's. I think Shakur did what he was supposed to do, but he was very dominant in doing it. And I'm gonna give Tank credit because this is like they prize fighter, and he just won a lot of money off this fight. But like, let's keep it a buck. Like Ryan hadn't been battle tested yet. You know what I'm saying? And I think the masses knew that, and this is his real test, and we saw that he just wasn't ready. But
Because my question is, was Ryan overrated, or Tank was just that? It was just that much difference in the skill.
Just that much difference in the skill. That's all it really comes down to. Ryan wasn't overrated. I mean, you're talking about in the amateurs, him and Devin Haney fought 6 times. Him and Haney fought 6 times and split 3-3. So he ain't a slouch. He's not a slouch. It's just that when you get in there with somebody, and you can even see it in the fight. Like I don't even look at the fight like the first 3 rounds because there's so much energy. But when you can see them fighters, when you start seeing their head movement, they getting under them punches, that's when you see like that next level shit. Once you got to like the 4th round, and I was seeing Ryan trying to pop that jab, but Tank was getting around it, like moving his head, I was just like, we talking about a different level. We just talking about a different level, and Ryan will bounce back from this. He gonna still be a champion. He gonna make a lot of money. He can fuck around and become De La Hoya Jr. for real. It's just that,
Yeah, he gotta have a win. He definitely has the look, pause, but it's gonna really take. He gotta mix the wins in because.
But this is a fight.
After a
it's
while,
crazy. Go ahead.
No, but then you can become Anthony Joshua. You get what I'm saying? And you don't want to become that guy. Like, you can make some money, but you got to win some big fights, and you got to beat some guys.
But the thing that's good for Ryan is that this was at 135. He gonna be at 140, and if he plays his cards right, shit, he can get the rematch because Tank eventually gonna have to go up. If I got a bet at 140, fight me. And it ain't, and it's not really that much talent. I ain't gonna say it's not that much talent at 140, but it's not a name at 140 to where it's like it's that person division. So
isn't Haney supposed to be moving up too?
Supposed to be moving up, but I mean, right now the only names in the division right now, I would say, you got a guy by the name of Brandon Hitchens, just a great boxer. Dark skinned dude, fight at 140. Montana Love fucked up the money with the last fight he had. Him and Hitchens was supposed to fight each other in Cleveland, but he fucked up the money.
I always forget that young boy name. But what's the dog that's in Crawford camp that I always talk about that was in the Olympics? He wore the braids.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not nice, but you have an affinity for this dude, Keyshawn Davis, man. I do not know why you are like.
No, well, like I said, he did it.
I mean, he been getting people the fuck out of there, though.
No, I'm asking what I just want to know what weight class he was
135?
Oh, okay. So, no, he got it wild before he could see any of them. Huh?
135 is loaded. Like, you got to think, you got Devin Haney, you got Devin Haney. Well, first of all, let's not be disrespectful. No, we're not. Devin Haney got all the belts. Then you got Tank. There at number 3 is probably Shakur. At number 4 is probably Shakur's running mate, Keyshawn Davis. At number 5, Frank Martin. Like, it's a stacked division, and it's still money fights, but overall.
Yeah, like, my thing is, the only reason why it's like, Keyshawn, because like I'm saying, is if you look at it, he did in the Olympics. And one of my favorite guys that did in the Olympics was Ward. You get what I'm saying? So I like guys that have good showings because that means you discipline enough because, they do funny stuff there. You're disciplined enough, but, you got the showman. That means you're good at your craft. I think because they like seeing pugilists. I think the Olympics show that you really technical with it. You get what I'm saying? It's not just speed.
No, I mean,
it's not just power.
That's the thing. You could be just from what I've watched, you could be a good amateur, and you just, you don't turn out to be a good pro.
What's the difference?
It's like, shit,
what's the difference?
It's faster. It's faster, and it's points listening. So it's like
you just trying to rack up a bunch of points for the most part. I'm not. It's less thinking in the amateurs than it is in the pros because you got less time. So a lot of it is
Okay.
just trying to get in and get out, hit, not get hit. You know, if you look at an amateur fight, it's a fast fight, not just from the time standpoint, but how the boxers moving because they're just all about touching and collecting a bunch of points. Not to say that they don't have a game plan, but you don't have enough time to really script the game plan in 6 minutes. They're only 2-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? And it's only 3 rounds. So, but you know, when you
So you said 6 minutes round, they ain't looking for a preview. You said it's showtime there, huh? They ain't playing around. It's showtime in the amateurs. Hello? I was having the bird reference. So it's showtime.
Oh, yes, Trevor.
Oh, you must have went on mute.